Capital One versus American Express. Which credit card combo, aka credit duo, is better for you? Today, I'll cover both of the combos and their benefits and how you can maximize them to their fullest potential. First, the American Express Duo is made up of the American Express Gold and the Platinum card. Combining these two cards unlocks a massive amount of credits and benefits that can provide you with more value than the annual fee of the cards combined. First, the Gold card has an annual fee of $250, and with that annual fee comes 2 monthly credits. One $10 a month credit for Uber, which can be used for Uber or Uber Eats, and a $10 a month credit for dining with either Grubhub, Cheesecake Factory, Shake Shack, or a few other places. There's also a $100 experience credit when you book through the hotel collection on American Express Travel for 2 nights or more. In total for the year, this will give you $340 of credit, effectively making the annual fee of this card -$90. Now, personally, I love the credits on this card because of the fact that I know I'm going to at least get used out of the dining ones. I like to eat out at least once a week and treat myself, normally to something like sushi or Thai food that I can't cook at home. But what's really great about these credits is it actually can be amplified with the Platinum card. The American Express Platinum card has a much higher annual fee at $695, but also comes with some of the largest benefits, such as $200 worth of Uber credits at $15 a month with a $20 bonus in December. This credit is one I was talking about, where you can combine it with the Gold card and allows you to have $25 a month of Uber cash, so you won't be limited to that $10 just from the Gold card. Other benefits include a $240 a year digital entertainment credit. This credit can be broken up into $20 a month and can be used on select subscription services like Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, Peacock, The Wall Street Journal, and more. There's also a $300 Equinox credit and a $100 Shop Saks credit. The Shop Saks credit can be redeemed in $50 increments in the first and second half of the year. Lastly, of the non-travel benefits, you can also enjoy a monthly Walmart Plus subscription, which is valued at $155 for the year. So in total, that's $995 in value, but that's just the beginning. Now let's get to the travel benefits. The first one is an easy $200 hotel credit that can be used through American Express Travel. This does require a 2-night stay like the Gold card, but how often do you really travel for less? Next, like many premium travel cards, this card also provides a $100 statement credit for global entry or TSA PreCheck, but unlike others, the Platinum card also comes with a $189 Clear credit. TSA PreCheck is great by itself, but when you combine it with Clear, they literally escort you from the Clear terminal to the front of the security line. After that, there's a $200 airline incidental credit, and let me say this credit comes in clutch. I used mine last year when I ended up in a small airport in North Carolina that didn't have a Centurion lounge, but luckily they did have an American Airlines lounge, which I was allowed to use this credit for, so it worked out perfectly. Now onto the Capital One Duo that consists of the Savor one and the Venture X. This credit card duo has an annual fee of $395, so how's it compare to the American Express Duo's annual fee of $945? Well, since the Savor one has no annual fee, you don't really get any credits with that card. But with the Venture X, not only do you get $300 in travel credits for booking through Capital One portal, but you also get 10,000 anniversary miles every single year, which is equivalent to around $100 of travel starting your first anniversary. In addition to that, just like with the Platinum card, you'll also receive a $100 credit for global entry or TSA PreCheck, which lasts for 5 years, making the value of this card $420 per year. Now, when you compare the two combos, there's a clear winner when you look at the overall benefits. But those are just the credits, so what about the actual point multipliers? Well, with a Gold card, you can earn Forex points on restaurants worldwide, plus takeout and delivery in the US, and Forex points on US supermarkets up to $25,000 per year in purchases. Then 3x on flights and 1x on all other purchases. Like I mentioned before, this card is truly a food card, and that's because it's great for that everyday usage. However, the 3x back on flights is a little lackluster, but that's why we have the Platinum card. The Platinum card by American Express allows you to earn 5x membership reward points on flights booked directly through airlines and AmexTravel.com up to $500,000 a year, and 5x back on eligible prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com. Then it's 1x after that on all other purchases. So while you use the Gold card for dining and supermarkets, you want to take advantage of that 5x points on flights and travel. That's not to mention the fact that this card not only gets you access to Centurion and Priority Pass lounges, but also when you fly with a Delta, you get access to the Delta Sky Club, which is normally only available if you're flying with one of Delta's more premium seats. This is a major benefit of the Platinum card, as you can take advantage of complimentary food, drinks, workspaces, free Wi-Fi, shower, and the family room while you wait for your flight to start boarding. Now, many people ask me, does the Gold card come with any lounge access? And the answer is unfortunately no. This is one of the main benefits of the Platinum card and the only reason why some people open the card in the first place. But how's the lounge access and points compared to the Capital One Duo? Well, with the Capital One Savor one, you can earn 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One Travel, as well as 3% back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, grocery stores, and then 1% on everything else. And you're probably wondering why I keep saying cash back when we're talking about points and miles. Well, the Capital One Savor one is technically a cashback card, but that's when it's used alone. When you use it with the Venture X, however, you can convert that cash back into miles, which is amazing if you ask me. With that said, let's take a look at the Venture X, where you can earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, as well as 5x miles on flights, all booked through the Capital One Travel. That's not to mention the 2x miles on all other purchases. Now, just like with the Gold card, the Savor one doesn't have lounge access. However, the Venture X does. Now with this card, you'll get unlimited complimentary visits to Capital One, Plaza Premium, and Priority Pass lounges, as well as up to 2 guests per visit, which is valued at around $65 per person. But that's not even the best part. This card also allows you to add authorized users who can access the lounge and bring their own guests without the primary card holder there. If you don't know what an authorized user is, it's someone that gets added to a credit card account. They'll get their own card and have the ability to use it as much as they want, meaning that if they spend on the account and the balance isn't paid off in full or on time, then not only will your credit score be impacted, but theirs will as well. So it's important to be careful who you add. You can add to 4 people like your significant other or family members, and each member can be added at no additional cost. So they'll be able to get access to Capital One lounges without having to pay any additional fees. With that said, American Express does have more lounges than Capital One. Capital One currently only has around 3, while there are 14 Centurion lounges available to Platinum card holders. That's not to mention the fact that with the American Express Platinum card, you can also enroll in Hilton Honors, and you'll automatically be upgraded to Hilton Honors Gold status, meaning you can enjoy room upgrades when they're available in some of the 14 Hilton hotel brands, take advantage of complimentary continental breakfast in select brands outside the US, and a daily food and beverage credit at select brands in the US, plus earn reward nights faster and so much more. You can also enroll in Marriott Bonvoy Gold Elite status, which gets you enhanced room upgrades if they're available, as well as priority late checkout, and that's not to mention the 25% bonus you get on every eligible stay and hotel purchase. Capital One, on the other hand, only offers Hertz Presidential Circle status, and even that's limited till the end of this year. This is nice when you rent a car, as you get guaranteed upgrades and access to a wide selection of rental vehicles. But once it's gone, there hasn't been an announcement to replace it with anything as of yet. So when looking at credit card combos, you can see how the American Express Duo is hard to rival. While you get access to lounges with the Venture X, the Centurion network is much larger. You get benefits like global entry and TSA PreCheck on both, but the Platinum and Gold card provide more annual credits. And even when it comes to status, American Express provides more of it and hasn't announced that they're ending their partnerships anytime soon. With that said, the Capital One Duo is much cheaper, by over $500 a year, and allows you to earn more points on hotels booked through their portal, as well as on everyday purchases outside of basically food. But what do you think? Which one's a better option? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to know what the best travel credit cards are, click here. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.